Hi, everyone. This is Diana Palm, the Love Witch, and this is the Awakened Empath podcast, the show for empaths to awaken to their full potential by using their spiritual gifts to go from being haunted to being a healer and really empowering themselves and living a purposeful life. No matter if you're new to your spiritual gifts or if you're a seasoned professional, you will learn how to be a more awakened empath. Today, I'm going to be answering a question for one of my listeners and fellow empaths. Sandy asked why she was waking up at 3 a.m. Many of you empaths may be also experiencing this, where you wake up night after night at 3 a.m. So I'm going to tell you what some of those meanings may be for you, and you can see which one relates to you the most. 3 a.m. is a very spiritual time. It's often referred to as the witching hour. The first reason you might be waking up at 3 a.m. is because you are going through a spiritual awakening. The second reason is that one of your loved ones from the spirit world is trying to contact you. The third reason is your guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to get messages through to give you guidance in your daily life. The fourth reason may be connected to astral projection or astral travel. And the fifth reason is that you have a heightened sensitivity to the Earth's natural rhythms. When I was first going through my spiritual awakening at around age 24, I frequently woke up at 3 a.m. I have experienced all of these different stages of spiritual awakening, astral projection, astral travel, spirit contact, and even the angels and guides waking me. Sometimes I would wake up and there would be a full apparition standing at the foot of my bed. I would often see spirits walk past my bedroom door. I've been tapped on the shoulder, stared at, talked to, and I have felt my body hovering slightly over my bed, being laid back down into my bed. I've come to know that experience as returning from the astral plane and reconnecting with my physical body. Many of you may be experiencing one or all of these different variations. When I would have a spiritual presence in my room, I would ask for clarity or guidance. I also wanted to have proper discernment to ensure that any spirits coming into my room were of the light. In those early days when I wasn't sure if they were from the light or not, I would simply wrap my arms around my baby and pray to be protected in the white light of Christ. Connecting in the Christ light and making that statement is protective if you're unsure whether or not those spirits are beneficial or something negative. I remember one time around that age of 24 when I repetitively saw a spirit come into my room, stand at the foot of my bed, and each time I would wrap my arms around my baby and pray to be protected in the white light of Christ. When I did this, it appeared that the apparition would go away, but then later I would wake up and it would be on the side of my bed instead. The same shadowy figure wearing the hat. I would wrap my arms around my baby laying beside me and state that prayer again. Protect us in the white light of Christ. Eventually, the apparition would fade. It was interesting because I did not feel threatened by the apparition or by the spiritual presence, but in those early years, I did not know the difference between spirit guides, angels, or loved ones. It was also new to me, and I still had to develop my discernment. But what I realized was that prior to this apparition showing up and appearing in my room, I had been praying very diligently over a difficult situation in my life. I had been praying for guidance. I had been praying to know what to do for a solution. Even though I did not hear verbal directions or instructions about how to heal a situation that I was going through, I did receive the information like a knowing. The apparition did not speak to me. It did not tell me what to do to solve my problem. But in the morning when I woke, I knew what to do, and I had absolute peace and clarity about that choice. It was the first time during this situation that I was unaffected by heavy or confused emotions. I was crystal clear on my next steps, my emotions were balanced, and I acted. I was able to create a solution immediately with no drama. I 100% believe that my prayer was answered, and yours will be too. If you are waking up at 3 a.m., someone in the spirit world is most likely trying to reach you. Whether this be a loved one in spirit, a spirit guide, or a guardian angel, you have your own unique spirit team. They are devoted to you. And 3 a.m. is the easiest time for them to reach you. The spiritual veil is the thinnest around 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is also an excellent time for manifestations to take place. The energy on earth is just right to support your manifestation power. You will feel more tuned in, there will be less distractions, and you will gain the aid of the thinning veil for you to create your manifestations with more ease. You can even set your alarm for 3 a.m. if you're not naturally waking up at that time, so that you can gain the benefits of manifesting at this time. In Chinese medicine, the times between 1 and 3 a.m. has to do with the liver. The liver is cleansing itself and releasing many toxins at this time, and fresh blood is being made for you. If you feel like waking up at 3 a.m. is physical and diet related, then you may want to assist your body in detoxifying by reducing prepackaged food, preservatives, or food that you know is not healthy and sustaining for you. If you select more vegetables or food closer to the source, which would be something that grows, something that's more natural for you instead of something prepackaged, that will help your body to detoxify faster. It's also good to note that the liver is associated with anger and resentment. As your liver cleanses and releases toxins, it also releases resentments that have been stored there. You can ask for guidance and help to resolve and heal any issues that you have emotionally stored in the liver. If you have been waking up at 3 a.m., it's a really good idea to keep a notebook and a pen right beside your bed so that you can jot down dreams, ideas, or any supernatural experiences that you're having. Also, be sure to note any solutions that come to you through the night, as those are most likely a divine gift from your spirit team. Many empaths are natural mediums, and some of you may be called to really develop those gifts. If this is you, be sure you check out my Master Your Mediumship program. It's available online at www.dianapalm.com. 3 a.m. is a magical time to receive spiritual guidance, connection to living loved ones and those on the other side, as well as your divine spirit team. Thank you for tuning in with me. Thank you for tuning in with the Empowered Empath podcast. To reach your full potential as an empowered empath, be sure to check out my online courses and private healing sessions at www.dianapalm.com. And be sure to share this podcast with an empath that you know and love. We'll see you next time.